Just look at the size of this tomato. Isn't it enormous? It's amazing, isn't it? It's called Amish Sherbet, and it's one of the last 4 from the Polytunnel in our taste test series. So this is going to be my last taste test video for seeing what I might want to grow next year from this year's tomatoes. But this is stupendous, and I want to thank the person who sent me the seeds for this. You know who you are. Thank you very much. It's amazing. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to trying this one. It's not the one we're going to be eating, so I'll just switch the camera over. These are the 4 we've got today, and this one here, this is another Amish Sherbet, or Amish Sherbet, and I'm hoping this is probably more of a traditional sort of size and shape of them, I would think. The other is sort of a distorted one. I think they call it cat-faced. But yeah, so looking forward to trying this. So that's Amish Sherbet. I think we can probably get a knife through that one. The other one I think is a bit too big, so that's looking great. This one here, this is, as many of you will probably know, this is Brad's Atomic Grape. And I don't think it's quite ripe yet. It's about as ripe as I can go for this last video. So I'm not expecting to give this a really fair review. But anyway, that's Brad's Atomic Grape. They always take a long time to ripen, usually towards mid-end September. So there's quite a few in the Polytunnel, so I'm looking forward to having them, but I'll give you a taste test of it today. Now this one here, this is a new one. We haven't had this one. This is Loxton Lad, and it's a bonny little tomato. Lovely orange colour. Really looking forward to trying this one. Loxton Lad. Got the seeds from Tomato Revolution, Lance over at Tomato Revolution. So that's a good one. And then last but not least, I don't even remember in one of the other videos I did, this is Zero Blackburn. And in the other video, this tomato had some discoloration on the top. But it was lovely underneath here on the shoulders. But this one is perfect all the way through, and the other one tasted sort of, I said, of fish and old socks. So I'm really hoping that this one tastes better, because it really is an attractive tomato. So anyway, yeah, Zero Blackburn. Right. So, right, let's get on, shall we? I think we'll start the Amish Sherbet. Really looking forward to that one. It's really big, seems to grow really well. It doesn't grow masses on the vine. In fact, if I switch you over to here, I think I can show you a little video of it in the Polytunnel. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's one higher up as well. But this is, yeah, quite a big tomato. Yeah, Amish Sherbet, sown on the 19th of March. So, without further ado, let's get on, cut this one open, shall we, and see what it's like. Let's do the same as we always do, cut down through the middle. It's quite ripe. It does smell of tomatoes. It has a real tomatoey smell, so that's a good sign. It's quite soft and squidgy at the moment. So right, let's cut it down through the middle. It's very soft, skin feels soft, feels firm but soft throughout. So cut that through. Let's do the reveal. Have a look at this. Ah, look at that. Now, isn't that a beauty? That's almost solid tomato flesh. How extraordinary. Beautiful. Anyway, let's just switch over the camera and show you here. Yeah, look at that. Look at those colours. It really is solid orange. I do like these tomatoes where they're really solid. I think Dr. Witch's and even the Zero Blackburn were much the same. But yeah, look at that colour. It's like a glowing golden orb. It's like the sun. Right, let's put this down here so you know where that is. And we'll try a little bit, shall we? Let's take a slice off here. That's really good. That's sort of sweet, a little bit of acid twang. It's fruity. It's really tasty. Oh, it really sort of lingers on the tongue. It's called sherbet, and I wonder if it has that. It has that sort of thing, leaves on your tongue. It's not a fizz, it's just like a sweetness that lingers. It's sort of fruity and firm and juicy, but it's not particularly, I wouldn't say it tastes of melons or peas like I've said before. The skin is soft, there's no sort of crunchy sort of firmness to that. It doesn't sort of taste all floral, perfumey. I can't taste any umami, but it is very, very nice. Let's pick it back here. It's sort of sweet but firm, but look at it. It's really just solid tomato, if I can get the lighting right. Yeah, really, really nice. You know, these would go really well in salads and things like that, but also it would go well on sourdough and make a really good slicer. So yeah, really, really delicious. Really pleased with that one. That's great. Right, I'm going to try and sort of get them through them quite quick today, because obviously we've done quite a lot of taste test videos and I know not everybody's into them, so we'll get through them as quick as we can. Right, the next one we have then is Brad's Atomic Grape, and I'll cut this through the middle, see what this is like, and open that up. So yeah, not particularly exciting, just sort of a green sort of coloured tomato. Put that down there, bring it over here. I think we get a better picture on this camera. So a nice sort of green insides. It looks quite juicy and firm, thick wall to it. I know before, if you let these ripen a lot, they get quite sweet. So let's just cut a little bit off this one. Yeah, it's nice. There's a crunch on the skin when you bite it, unlike the Amish Sherbet. So there's quite a bite on that. If you chew the skin, there's sort of a grassy sort of pea sort of flavour, mange tout flavour, which I've had before. But the actual flesh is sort of soft, juicy, really sort of mellow actually, smooth and mellow, slightly fruity. There's a vague hint of sweetness to it. Let's cut another bit and try that. It's yeah, it's not particularly ripe at the moment. I think it'll go all sorts of golds and reds and striping. The colour on the skin is quite lovely when they're really ripe. There's a perfume there, sort of a fruity perfume. Yeah, really nice. It's nice at this stage. I think it's just going to get better. Okay, that is Brad's Atomic Grape, so we'll leave that one there. Clear these bits out the way. Okay, next. Right, let's go for the Loxton Lad. When I saw this on Tomato Revolution website, I thought, oh, that looks a really pretty tomato, and it is. But they all seem to have, I've got another one here actually, I'll show you, they all have this sort of mark on the end, and some are much worse than this. If I actually flick over to the iPad, I can go back and find some images of it that we've got. Here's the plant, as you can see, and I really only got this one truss down the bottom here. Wasn't really much else. I've taken the top off because they're all finished, but yeah, you can see these. It's quite a bonny little tomato, lovely colour, nice sort of shape and size, but really not very prolific. It might just be my plants potentially. So yeah, this is Loxton Lad. Let's give this a try. Oh, very soft, slides right through, skin seems thin. Right, let's do the reveal. Ah, isn't that lovely? Looks very juicy, doesn't it? Lovely colours, lovely patterning and shapes. Not too many seeds, quite firm. So let's just put that one down there. Cuts really nicely. Has that sort of feeling like the lucid gem. Skin has a certain crunch to it. It's not overly sweet or flavourful. It's got that sort of tomato sort of flavour to it. Smells very tomatoey. It's one of those sort of middle of the road tomatoes. It's a bit disappointing, to be honest. I kind of was hoping it would have more flavour. It has a tomatoey lingering sort of umami sort of on the back, when on the finish. This would look really nice in a salad or chopped up or something, but it's sort of a bit middle of the road, to be honest. So okay, but not amazing. And so the last one we have here, this is the retrial, let's give it a second chance, for Zero Blackburn. So it feels quite firm to cut through, the skin was soft. Say last time it was quite a solid sort of tomato, and the same again. I mean, look at all these tomatoes, they're real, apart from the Brad's Atomic Grape, if we carry that up, they're all really orange, aren't they? Really nice looking. So let's put that down. There's no discoloration in the middle on this one, unlike the last one. So I'm hoping this is a better flavour profile. So, again, we'll cut a little bit off. Oh, that definitely doesn't taste of anything horrid anymore. It's sort of a sweetness, not much, bit of acid. I almost taste a little bit of cherries then actually. When you've swallowed it, it leaves like, it's not a bitter or something aftertaste, not massively unpleasant, but not really lovely. Right, that's the end of the taste test. I hope you enjoyed that. My next video, I'm actually going to be doing all my top 10 tomatoes of the year, from 10 to number 1, which is the best. So look out for that one, and yeah, see you soon. Bye for now.